evening. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hello, Rika. Let's get this party started. Alright. Getting a little bit of a late start. I blame Tetris mostly. I was watching the Tetris esports that are going on. It's actually kind of neat to watch. You wouldn't really think competitive Tetris is a thing, but it is, and it's crazy how fast those guys can put down those little shapes. Oh, where's my button? I moved everything around to make it easier. Now I gotta refind everything. Eucalyptus, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Alright, hello, Sandy. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good weekend. And Molecular's right, or Dasher. I butchered that name, I apologize, but welcome in. Alright, let's see. What do we got going on? So, we're gonna be farming, doing clan games, that kind of stuff. So the first thing is we're going to get Elixir to upgrade this spell, because I need to use my spell books. And then the other thing is, once we hit 160k Dark Elixir, then I can upgrade my Lizard, and then pop a Dark Rune. So those are the two main things we're going for now, and then the other thing that you can see is all my builders are ready, except for one, which still has a few days on it. So we need to get builders building again. So that's kind of what we're going to be working on for now. Alright, let's just do it. We're going to be doing the good old spam the Valkyries. What am I doing? The Archer IRL? I'm not sure, but I have to do it soon. Because the 27th is when my IRL thing runs out. So we have to do it before then. Maybe tomorrow. Let me double check the weather after this attack and see what's going on tomorrow. Because we might be able to do it then. Also, we need percentage, so I'm going to let this attack run. Alright, let me see what the weather's going to be. If we can get a nice day sometime between now and the 27th, which the 26th, I'm actually going to be starting a new job as well, but that should be in the early morning, shouldn't be an issue. Tomorrow's supposed to be decent. Actually, tomorrow's probably going to be about the best day. Either tomorrow or Monday. Those are the two best days on the forecast. It goes straight to shit after that. Yeah, so tomorrow and Monday it's going to be in the low 50s and partly sunny. And then on Tuesday it's going to be rain. Rain on Wednesday, and then down into the 30s after that. So yeah, I think it's got to be within the next day or two. See if you guys can see my... See? It goes downhill real quick. Alright, well that's good to know. This is still going. I'm just trying to get percentage from my clam games. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're going to do enough of these attacks, they'll go down pretty quickly. Alright. Let's do it. Next one up. I think we only need like 150% anyway. So I don't really need to try to do all that. Come on, dropping the king. There we go, hit that 50% and get out of there. Archer needs a Willey Gaming sweater. Yeah, that'd be nice, get a dog sweater with my logo on it. I don't know how he'd feel about that. I don't think he's ever worn a sweater before. We'll have to get one and see. I know he doesn't like shoes. I got little dog shoes and he hates them. I got dog shoes for him because he was always cutting his feet when we went out to the dang park. I tried to make him wear those and that just didn't work. Luckily he hasn't had any issues in a while with cutting his feet. That was also a park in a different city. For some reason we always found glass or sharp metal or something for him to cut his little feet on. Alright, well that was easy. Ooh, that's nice. Bring a few sneakies, but that's alright. Oh, it says I only need one, technically. Technically. There we go. Boom. So yes, where should I go with Mr. Archer? If we were to wait until Monday to do it, the park would not be as busy. So that could be an idea. Got that sneaky, and we're good to go. There we go. Tornado, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Alright. Let's go. Also, we have a giveaway going on Twitter. If anybody wants the magic skin, go check that out. Let me pin it, actually. I don't need to pin it. I am going to post it in the other chats, though. Because they don't have the command made. So let me do that instead. There we go. Let's get... I want to get a little bit of traction on that Twitter post, because it hasn't gotten any traction yet. Although, to be fair, I did just post it. There we go. Are there no farms in Ohio? There's farms everywhere in Ohio. Most of Ohio is farms. They're not public, but they are here. I think I know a good spot to take them. It's nearby. It shouldn't be an issue for hunting. That's the other main thing, is there's a lot of good spots to take them, but right now there's a bunch of hunters in the area, because we got like deer season going on. Some of the other spots have pheasant season going on, although pheasant season's not super active outside of like when they release pheasants, so that's not really a big concern. Main thing is deer hunters. I don't want to disrupt hunts or have someone getting pissy at me. You know what I mean? Hey, pal, you live between 2 farms in Ohio. There you go. Yeah, we got plenty of farms. There is no shortage. Alright, that's the 50%. I guess technically there are, like, public farms. Because there's some state-owned property where they grow, like... They do grow some crops. Or if they do, like, dove fields. But they're really not managed like a proper farm. Hey, Guy, how's it going? Good evening. Hello, hello. Alright, we might try to get a little bit more of this elixir if we can. Let's see, we got a big chunk of it already. We'll let it ride for a little bit. That's good enough. Let's go. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. We got enough dark for the lizard. So let's get the lizard upgrading. And then I'm going to pop a dark elixir rune. And that'll get us a hero. Where's my dark elixir storage? Oh, God, I lost it. Okay, geez, it's hidden. I found it. I'm gonna lose my mind. Texas has very little. Heavy pay-to-play state, and it's not cheap. That's surprising. I mean, as much space as there is in Texas, but to be fair, I also imagine a lot of it's not great for farming because of how dry it is, but I've never been to Texas, so that's just an assumption. I don't know if you're talking about farming or hunting, actually. Your family drives over to New Mexico, much more public access. I see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, hero upgrade. I lost my focus. I gotta find the hero hall. Oh, let's go... Is this the last... Okay, this is the last champ level. Easy. Royal Champion's done. We got 2 heroes done. Good stuff. Hunting. Okay, gotcha. I would love to go to Texas to hunt hogs. But I would bet that's probably pretty expensive. Concrete, that's Texas. Yeah, I've never been to Texas. Hopefully I'll get to go at some point in the near future. I think that's if they're gonna do like Clash of Clans Worlds in the USA, I think Texas would be a good candidate instead of like San Diego or Atlanta. Do it in Dallas or San Antonio. East Texas, west of I-35, it's dry. Yeah. Yeah, there's probably a big variation in like weather and climate in Texas just because how big it is. Alright, we got the 50%. Let it grab a little more elixir if we can. Pretty much got it all. Good enough. Good enough. Atlanta was awesome, though. I did not agree with that. I think the event was awesome, but Atlanta itself was an absolute shithole. That's one of the worst cities I've ever been to. I'm trying to decide if New York was worse. But I was in New York, like, almost 20 years ago. My priority is 7,000 miles away, Japan. Yeah, I would take Japan for sure. How many more of these do we need? One more. New York's definitely worse than Atlanta. I mean, we can't pretend that Atlanta's a nice place when there's actual piles of shit on the sidewalk. And people sleeping on the sidewalks, and... let's not forget that most of the sidewalks are all busted up and broken, and... basically everything was busted up and broken. Nothing has had maintenance done to it in forever. It's so bad. The fact that anybody thought Atlanta was a nice place is crazy to me. But that's just me, I guess. Come on, drop my things. This thing not registering my clicks is gonna drive me insane. We'll get a new tablet by the end of the year, hopefully. Maybe with some tax money. You're from Philly, so it's not bad. That's every USA state. Yeah, Cleveland would be a good example. I wouldn't say it's every state, but it's most big cities. Almost every big city. There are lots of cities in the USA that are actually really nice, and none of them are big cities. For example, like downtown Westerville in the USA, which is near Columbus, Westerville's great. There are a few small cities outside of Cincinnati that are fantastic. Cincinnati itself is way better than Atlanta. Cincinnati's kind of a big city, though. Sounds like you just don't like urban places. Oh, I don't like things that are run down and covered in shit. What a crazy concept. That's wild, isn't it? Imagine thinking that's great. I think we need to raise our standards a little on what we think is nice. That's all I'm saying. Like going up to Flint or Detroit and being like, oh, this is great. Or Cleveland. Columbus, mostly the same. Like, of course, like most places, it's got good parts and bad parts. Same for Atlanta, it's got good parts and bad parts. For the most part, the event was... like, the event area was nice. But it's like just outside of the event area. The areas between the event and the hotel were pretty gross. Like, once you got out of the Olympic Park. Basically. Y'all got standards over there. Apparently not. Everybody's calling me crazy for not liking Atlanta. I've actually heard that Savannah's really nice. And like a legitimately good city, so why don't we do something in Savannah? It's in Georgia. It's quite a bit further south, I believe. I think it's towards the bottom of Georgia. What do we want to do? Let's do this one, I guess. We'll just take a Dragon Rider. Hey, Coffee. Welcome in. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 20 bits. How you doing, Coffee? You're enjoying Christmas being shopped for and some money left over? Hey, that's awesome. I still need to do my shopping. Hey, and we got Cell with the 5 bits. What was that noise? That one made a funny noise. I don't know what that was. There we go. Farflungdon, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate that. Did I miss any? I don't think so. Judge Arctic also came in with a follow earlier. Thank you. But I think my alerts are still on the fritz. I think they're working now. Hey, Pinball. Like the base. Appreciate it. It's coming together for Town Hall 18. I don't know what the noise is with these bits, but I appreciate all the bits. Is that the new feature thing that they're doing for Twitch? I don't even know what that is. I haven't really looked at it much, but that must be what that noise is. Might get a free Reuben tomorrow. That sounds pretty good. Hey, Cyber... I'll just say Cyber. I always mess up the name. Cyber Lolek. There we go. I can read. Alright. I tried the new Broken Army Early Town Hall 18, Mass Meteor Golem, and Totem Spell. I've been having a lot of fun with Mass Dragon Riders and Totem Spell. But to be fair, I think probably pretty much anything with Totem Spell is probably good. There we go. But yeah, I was having fun with a lot of Dragon Riders and Totem Spell. I'm not much of a Ground Smash fan. But I mean, I'm down to try out the Meteor Golems. I need to give them a go. You need your Meteor Golem still? I've got mine, I just need to upgrade them. This guy's got a lot of loot. Let's see if we can get a bunch of this. Drop all those in. Alright, we'll just let that run and see how much of this loot we can get before everything dies. Man, oh man. Possibly buy more bits for the next payday. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate the support, Mr. Coffee. Also, we ended up with 10 bits from Cell and an additional 10 from Coffee. Thank you, thank you. So what does that new feature do? What is it even called? Hold on, let me look. Put up my channel. It's probably got that little button in the corner. It is... Oh, there it is. It's called Combos? Okay. I have no idea. I guess it's just another way to spend bits is all. Hey. Sup, Leva, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Good evening. Okay, anyway. Let's do more farming. We got a lot to do. This one's done. Beautiful. Go for this one again. We need those big ones. Is there a big one coming in? No. Get that out of here and get my Valkyries back. There we go. Possibly buy more bits for next payday, but you rarely spend. So you sure you can make it last? Hey, no worries. Oh, this guy's going up to Town Hall 18. Also, we do have drops on at the moment, if anybody noticed. Apparently Twitch is doing a thing with Discord. If you sub to a channel on Twitch, that you get, I think, 3 months of free Nitro, if I'm correct. It might be 2 months. It's something like that. I just realized my head's like poking out of the top of my camera. Let me fix that. We might need to actually adjust the camera itself. There we go. Oh, now that's too much. See what I've done? Alright, that's better. That's better. Don't you need an account that never got Nitro? I don't think so. I think you just need to not have Nitro, but I don't know. I would definitely check the fine print on it before diving in. Pretty sure that's how those rewards from Discord work. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't read that far into it. Let me see. I can actually pull it up here. So I don't want to mislead anybody into getting something they can't use. It is 3-month bonus. Where's the fine print? Oh, yep, you're right. This is for new subscribers only. So it only works if you never had Nitro before. That's kind of lame. That's lame. I'm glad you pointed it out. But yeah, that's pretty stupid. I thought you didn't want the glare on our screens. Yeah, I have to stop buffing the head, I guess. Jeez. Or I'll buff it more and just blind everybody. Any Nitro rewards from Discord require a new account? Yeah, that's dumb. Well, it doesn't say a new account, but you have to be a new subscriber, which means you hadn't subscribed before. So, never mind. That's a pretty shitty way to do it. We have loot. Can we do the spell? We can. There we go. Alright, spell book used. Now we need 17.6. Do I have... No, okay. Actually, let's do this real quick. A little bit of that. We have another spell book in here I want to grab, I think. Oh no, we still have another one. So we have 2 more spell books to use. So that'll be the goal. We still need a clan game. Guess we'll go with a rage. Actually, we can do this. Where are all the big point challenges? There's a better one. Do this one real quick, though. Should be a one-hit. This guy's got a lot of loot. Trying to zoom. Okay. I missed a bunch of that elixir on the top. That's kind of annoying. I'll let it run. See what we get. See if we can get a little more. Yeah, I'll take the drops thing out of my title. I don't want to mislead anybody. There we go. Oh, it's going to be a 3-star. Let's get that elixir. Get the elixir. Cool. Easy. 800,000 elixir. And then I need to use the gold to upgrade some defenses. This guy's got a lot of gold. Alright. We'll let that run, try to grab some of this gold. 3-star in under 60 seconds. I wish. Where's all the gold at? It must be in the storages, I guess. I thought it was in the collectors. Well, so much for getting all that gold. The king might get some here. No, he's not going to. Yeah, it's gonna be it. Alright, fine. Fine. Grace Caleb, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I think we got a lot of follows tonight. I appreciate that. But yes, if anybody's just popping in, we've got a giveaway going on Discord. Or not Discord, sorry. Not Discord, on X. We have a giveaway going on X. A lot of people have gold right now, which is weird. Usually people have a lot of elixir. But we're giving away the RC magic skin. And then once that giveaway ends on Monday, I pull that winner. We're going to immediately start the giveaway for that little statue, the decoration. If you redeem the Discord Nitro offer from last year, you won't be eligible again this year. I don't know why that just popped up to the top of my chat. You typed that earlier. Oh, it's because the ad thing started, okay. Whenever the ad thing starts, it shifts my chat, so it looks like you just sent that message again, Mamba. I'm not crazy, I swear. Oops. I need to be watching this chat over here, because this is the one that has YouTube on it, too. We all have a voice in our head. One? You guys have just one? Alright, what's next? We'll do... I guess... this one. Popped up. Give me something good. Take that next, I suppose. We aren't really in a big hurry. We got a lot of loot that we need to grab. And I need to get the other account moving up to Town Hall 18. Oops, I forgot to drop my quacks. My earth quacks. There we go. Have a little bit of that, a little bit of this. That log launcher open up a couple walls, and then that should do it. I'll let it keep rolling. Okay, it's done. It's done. Shifting my chat. Okay. We got a couple of these back to back. Should see if anybody needed troops. That's Fussy Boots. He's probably doing clan games. We found somebody with elixir. Of course, it's all behind the walls. Stop zooming in, por favor. There you go. Bust open that core. There we go. Also, we still have Tetris on the TV back here. That's what I was watching earlier today. It's still going on. It's a Red Bull Tetris tournament. Alright, we got everything out of here. Let's go. Ooh, that might be good. I think we can get the defense going. Oh, that's Dark Elixir? Oh, yikes. I had no idea. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Tetris, yeah, they got Tetris esports going on. Hold on. See? That guy on the, this guy here, not here, this guy, has been going crazy today. He stays like 50,000 to 100,000 points ahead of whoever he's playing. Anyway. Oh yeah, we need to get one of these guys upgrading as well. I keep forgetting about the Guardians. Oh, we have enough. Let's get the Smasher going. Get the Smasher going. Okay. Please move. Nothing in there. I guess we'll do the Revenge Tower a little bit later, because I want to just spend gold right now. Maybe by the end of the night we can do that as well, once we get the other hero books spent. So I think I have one more book of everything. Yeah, and we're going to use that for a hero. Oh shoot, I got a gold rune. Heck yeah. Maybe Klaus left Navi for Tetris. I actually saw that a couple of days ago, Navi left Clash of Clans, so Navi's no longer supporting a Clash of Clans team. So it'll be really interesting if we get Queen Walkers back. Hey, Studio Backup, how's it going? Good evening. But yeah, there's no more Navi in Clash of Clans. Sad day. And then Klaus is leaving the team, so... It'd be very sad if the whole team disbanded. But I think that could be a possibility at this point. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay, I just popped the gold rune. Let's go and upgrade my last archer tower. Alright, and now I guess we could save Dark Elixir for this guy. And then Dark Elixir for a hero. I guess 2 heroes, technically. I can put the Barbarian King down, because I'm not using him at the moment. Hey, Rhonda, good evening. Hello, hello. Welcome in. But yeah, the Tetris is the reason I didn't stream until later. You think Ryuta joins? That would be a good pickup, yeah. Ryuta joins the Queen Walkers. People have to get used to not calling them Navi again. What am I... Oh yeah, we're doing spell. We need to do a lot of looting. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I should make a video on this strategy, actually. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's do that. I set up a new screen today. Jason gave us a new overlay. We're gonna have to add something to this bottom space though, because otherwise the overlay is just taking up a lot of space. So we gotta do something. But it'll work for now. Is it because they haven't won anything massive? I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, when they made the announcement that they were leaving Clash of Clans, they pointed out that the team that they were with won some big tournaments, so... I don't think they're too unhappy with Navi, even though they didn't get the World Championship. A 5-stream streak for Rhonda. Very nice. Alright, let's do a little video on this strat real quick. So I think it'll be a good farming strat. Alright, I think it is a good farming strat that everybody should know. I think I need to adjust this camera now a little bit. Trying to make sure I'm centered as much as possible. That's good. Today, let's take a look at the new best farming strategy that has come up in... let me rephrase that. Today, we're going to take a look at a farming strategy that has really kicked off. I've seen it from some other streamers, and now I'm going to share it with you guys, and it is not Sneaky Goblins. So this right here seems to be the new meta in farming. It is the fastest strategy for farming at the moment. So right now we're just taking all Valkyries, we're taking all Earthquake spells. I also use a log launcher, and then with whatever heroes you have, you want to use whatever damage equipment you can put on them. So for example, we got the Spiky Ball with the King, Giant Arrow with the Queen, Fireball Warden, and then for the RC, I just put the boots on with the haste. That way she zooms into the base, and then she's picking up whatever loot she can with her electro boots when she moves in. And then the goal for this isn't actually to get loot off of the base. It's nice that if a base does have loot on it, but the main goal here is actually to farm the league bonus, and I will show you exactly what that's going to look like. So obviously this is going to work better if you're in a higher league. If you are in a lower league, this is still a farming strategy that's going to be very quick for you if you do want to try to get loot off of bases instead of farming the league bonus. But if you're in a relatively high league, farming the league bonus is going to be the fastest thing. So let's go ahead and jump into an attack here. And it doesn't matter what the loot is on the base. They could literally have zero loot. Just hit the first base that pops up, because this is going to be the quickest way to do it. Drop in your Quakes, drop in your Valkyries, drop in your heroes, log launcher, all that good stuff, pop abilities, and then by the time you're done hitting buttons, you should be ready to surrender the attack. So we're getting pretty close here, 47, 48, 50%, and then just bounce out of there. I'll do that one more time because I didn't show you guys the league bonus that we're actually farming. Because I am big stupid. Let's try that again. Alright, here we go. First base up. Does not matter what the loot is. Of course, if you do find a base that does have a lot of loot in it, I just like to take a little bit longer and let the Valkyries and the heroes all actually, you know, do whatever they can before I quit the attack. But for the most part, we just drop everything in, let it get up to 50%, and then hit surrender. So there we go. 48, 49, 50, and we're done. So the loot on the left is nice, but the loot on the right is what we're really after. So every attack that we do, it only takes a couple of seconds. We get 300,000, over 300,000 gold in elixir, and then a little over 2,000 dark elixir. And then you just rinse and repeat, and this accumulates very quickly. By the way, you just used it at Town Hall 13, and it's epic because you can actually get lots of loot. Yeah, it's really nice. And again, this strategy isn't necessarily restricted to Town Hall 18. This works across a lot of Town Hall levels, basically any Town Hall level that has Valkyries available. And then it's also not restricted to people in a high league. Like I said, if you are in a lower league, just let your Valkyries have a little bit more time to actually hit the base and get the loot off of it. Maybe spend a little bit extra time skipping some bases here and there, but this is really about speed. So just get in there, hit a base, and then get out. So right now we are at 2 million elixir. We're going to spend a little bit of time, do a few more hits. We're also doing clan games relatively quickly with it, so that is also a nice little bonus. We're just going to grab another game and then do this a few more times. Bada boop. Let's go. So this is what I'm talking about. If you do happen to find a base that's loaded like this, I drop everything in, but when we hit 50%, I'm not going to hit surrender. I did kind of drop things out of order. I got the Valkyries in, but we can go ahead and do that. Drop in the Earthquakes. That. Oh, I had one more Earthquake. And then we're just going to let things go until everything is dead, and then that'll be it. Hopefully we can get some of that elixir. It looks like the log launcher will grab a bunch. Queen's got it. Either way. So this strategy is really nice for a lot of reasons. One, obviously it's super fast. The other things are you really don't need your heroes. You really don't need a CC. Actually, if you take a CC with this attack, it's going to get wasted most of the time anyway. Well, not really wasted. It's not even going to get used because you're going to be hitting end attack before the CC even opens up. So you don't need CC troops. Your heroes can be upgrading, and that's going to be totally fine. It's mainly the Valkyries doing work here and getting things taken down. What just came up? Okay. It's not really worth a whole lot. I hate how many buttons you have to hit to do this. It's a little annoying. I know that it's nice that you can kind of check and make sure that you actually have your army, but still. It seems a little excessive. Can't drop my queen on the bottom of the base. There we go, 50% done. I wish you could zoom out just a little bit more. That would be phenomenal. Oh. I'm glad that pops up because I would not have remembered to do another clan game. I guess we're doing that for an attack, sure. Ooh. Alright. Watch, somebody's gonna steal that before I get back out of here. That's how it goes. What is this base? I'll let him get a little more elixir before we bail. I think it's looking good. Let's get out of there. See if somebody stole that nice new challenge that came up. Son of a bitch! It's gone! No! Oh, man. Alright. I should have just taken it. Oh, well. We'll be alright. How many people are online? Only a few of us. It's probably Fussy. Fussy stole it. Oh, yeah, we're gonna let this one simmer for a bit. A lot of elixir there, and a lot of gold. He's trying to get the town hall, but he does not have the phoenix. He's not gonna get it. Queen might be able to pick some things up here, maybe? Come on, Queen. Ah, she's gonna die. Rip. We still got a lot of loot out of that. Jeez. My goodness, we're finding crazy loot now. What is... I think the loot's recovering. Able to get a lot of this. It's fine. Again, we're just gonna kind of let it roll. I'm hoping the queen ducks back and goes for the town hall, but I don't think she will. She's dead. That's fine. Let's get out of here. Good loot. How am I liking the new town hall and the new crafted defense? The new town hall I think is great. The new crafted defense I haven't messed with yet, and I'm not going to. I'm saving it for dead last. I do think that the new things are cool. Like the new crafted defenses, I like the concept. I'm not a big fan that like Supercell and content creators in general are kind of pushing people to upgrade the crafted defenses because it is a temporary upgrade. Oh, I'm done. Okay, cool. Playing games are done on this account. GG. We're not done farming though. We'll do one more and then it's been about roughly 5 minutes. Go. Again, we'll let that roll. The flying bomb is crazy. Nice. I haven't really encountered it yet. I guess I'm encountering it right now. Yeah, I haven't really seen it a whole lot. We got most of the elixir. That's good. Get a little bit of gold. Looks like the Queen's grabbing some. Dark elixir as well. Heck yeah. Alright, let's end it. And there we go. That's the loot difference after about 5 minutes. So we got a few more million of gold and elixir and a good bit more of dark elixir. So, I mean, if you sit down and do this farming strategy for even a few hours, you're gonna have you're probably gonna have to do some upgrades to empty out your storages a couple of times because it's just really efficient and it's a quick, easy way to do some farming. Let's keep this a nice, short, sweet video too. So let's do an outro. Zoom out, not zoom out, but scoot back. So I can't zoom out on this camera. Go. But now I'm not centered. Ugh. This is a pain. Jason wanted me to be zoomed out a bit. I am going to try a new camera, but tomorrow. That's going to be a wrap for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to see more Clash of Clans content from me, I recommend checking out one of these videos right here. Priority first? I don't know. I mean, on paper, I would say the hero bell is probably the best thing to run, since it's going to buff up your defensive heroes. But I've also heard, like you said, the flying bomb is pretty good, so maybe that should be it. We're going to watch some like esports and stuff here soon, and then maybe we'll get to see kind of what's in the meta a little bit more. But we have to wait for those to start back up. Actually, let me check CCN real quick, see if there's anything in here. No. There is absolutely nothing right now. I know things are about to start soon, though. I've already seen some things moving about. We can stop recording. There we go. Sponsoring Tetris in the... Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that. It's alright. Maybe Red Bull will sponsor me. Get a little Red Bull athlete going on. Yeah, right? Imagine. Alright. But yeah, as far as priority on crafted defense, I don't know. I would probably just wait. Light beam. I mean, the light beam seems neat as well, but people aren't talking about it as much. Oh yeah, the other thing I was saying, I have some stuff coming tomorrow. So I have a few different camera options here. Obviously the webcam that I'm using, I've got a GoPro. I might switch this to be like the main webcam. And then of course I got this Sony camera that I could hook up and try to get working. I actually tried to hook it up earlier, but I was having issues with like the coloring, but we have these, and then I'm probably going to order another webcam or two, and we're going to start getting, like, multi-camera system set up. So I want to have... I'd like to have a new... Obviously, a new Archer camera needs to be done, so we'll get that. But I have the equipment coming to get those set up tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll have an Archer cam for the next stream. That's the goal. And then I want to get a kitchen cam so I can start doing some cooking streams. There's also a way I can probably use my backup phone as a webcam. I need to figure that out too. But in any case, we got cameras coming very soon. And then we'll get the Archer cam back on the channel points. I want to get a new webcam for like the main camera that's like not as zoomed in. Actually, I might even be able to scoot this one back a bit. That might be better. Might be a little bit better. Because Jason wants more area to work with, so he doesn't want me, like, so zoomed in for videos. Yeah, that's a little better. Need to get, like, a fisheye lens or something. Alright, let's keep rolling on this, farming, because we are not done. How much for the spell? Oh, it's elixir. I'm dumb. I was thinking dark elixir for some reason. Okay. We're doing heroes with dark, which I know we don't have enough for that yet. Get the queen up by 1 with the 320. Which will be just a few more attacks. Yeah, I know the people have been wanting the archer camera back, so we'll make sure that happens. Soon! I hear a lot of cheering in the background. They must be doing something exciting with the Red Bull stuff. Go. Oh, we're at 50% already. That was quick. That was fast. Hello, Perils. Yes, we have a giveaway going on X. Giving away a... what's it called? The Magic Royal Champion skin. Just gonna smash from the bottom, actually. Let's do that. Be able to get everything. A few defenses left. A lot of traps right there, holy cow. Alright, we're just gonna let that ride so we can get all that loot. It's a lot. You don't have X, oof. Rip. It's going pretty well, how you doing? Yeah, unfortunately, the only two good ways that I have to do giveaways are either on Twitch or on X. And the reason that this giveaway and the next giveaway are going to be on X is because I'm trying to promote the YouTube a little bit more because we're getting close to 20,000 subs on there. So I want to try to get that ball rolling to that goal. So I think last I looked we were like 19,400. See if we've gone up at all. It's been moving up pretty quick. So 19.4, which makes sense. I just checked it like an hour ago. Alright. Good loot. Very nice. Almost there for the Dark Elixir. And 50%. There we go. Huge. Hey, Jethro. Sorry for the DMs in Discord. No worries. You're good. I actually didn't even hear it. Ooh, you got a nice little setup going. I like that. Looks very clean. Looks pretty similar to my setup in the springtime with the allergies. The allergy pills there. Yeah, that looks really good. I still need to do a lot of cable management with mine. It's a freaking mess right now. Holy. I do know it's buried in shipping boxes in YouTube. Nice. Speaking of YouTube, or, well, I guess technically, yeah, but I'm doing a magic skin giveaway on X, if you haven't seen that, Mr. Jethro. Trying to get my YouTube channel moving a little bit. I mean, it's been moving pretty well already, but I'm hoping we can hit 20,000 here really soon. So we're doing a couple of giveaways to try to help move things along. It's not a requirement, by the way, to subscribe to the YouTube channel to win the giveaway. I have it as an optional thing. So I want people just to check out the channel and then decide if they want to subscribe, rather than saying, hey, if you want to win this thing, you have to subscribe. If that makes sense. Set up a sponsored by Zyrtec. Yeah, it's funny, that's one of the first things I see. It's like, hey, I've got one of those. I really should be on allergy shots. My allergies get really bad in the spring. 20k will help with the code? I mean, not directly, but any growth that I have will help towards potentially getting a code at some point in the future. Because obviously the bigger of a content creator that I am, the more likely it is Supercell's gonna see me. It's a process. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna let this run a little bit and try to grab some of that elixir. A little more down here. Somebody want to get it? Maybe? Maybe not. Oh yeah, we have enough for the queen. There we go. And she's done. I'm going to put the Barbarian King down, and then he'll be down for good. The other things I need to do... We actually want to upgrade the Revenge Tower. So the next two things that we're going to do are going to be Dark Elixir as far as builders are concerned. The other thing's going to be the Elixir for this little guy. Get that totem up upgraded, hopefully maxed out soon. And then what's after that? Probably the Wizard. Or the Dragon Rider, actually, would be a good one. Because I'm using Dragon Riders now. And then we can do Wizard after that for the Siege Barracks. Which means... Let's put some gold into walls. Need a lot of Dark Elixir now. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. That was pretty good dark, actually. That was a quick little 10k with the bonus. This guy's got a lot of elixir. I hear cheering again. Tetris must be popping off. I don't know how long that tournament's going on. Alright, we're good here. Let's go. Quick. Nice. A little 4k. We're not getting a ton of Dark Elixir, but I mean, as quickly as we're doing the hits, it'll be adding up. Go. Come on, I'm trying to hit the button. I thought I was trying to swipe it away. When looking it up, you get a random medication. Zyrtec is an over... I don't know why I just hit next. Zyrtec's just an over-the-counter allergy medicine here. I don't know how popular it is abroad, if at all. Still 3K dark, where's it at? There's... You're only allergic to human interactions? Nice. Yeah, it's for, like, seasonal allergies, which suck. I don't recommend ever getting them. Here we go. We have quite a bit of elixir. I think I might be able to upgrade that spell now. This guy's got a lot of loot. Let that run for a little bit. Here we go. Good enough. Alright, let's see if we can do the spell now. There we go. I think I have one more spell. That'll get us up to max on the totem. So I think we need to go ahead and do that. So we should have one more spell book right in here. There we go. Good morning, Nagesh. Hello, hello. Also lost a bear. Thank you for the follow earlier. I appreciate that. Apologize that I missed it. Where do you sign up for the giveaway? It is right there. And I think tonight we need to take my other account up to Town Hall 18. Yeah, this guy's got the hero bell on. All these glowing heroes. And we're done. That was a good haul there. Holy cow. Good stuff. Oh, we're done. We'll let him try to get a little more elixir, I think. That's good enough. Good enough. Should get a good chunk of walls done as well. I hate when it tries to zoom in when I'm trying to use a bunch of fingers to drop in my Valkyries. Very annoying. That's not the game's fault, though. That's a device problem. There's still 4K dark. We'll try to see if we can get a little bit more. They keep cheering and there's not even anything happening. good. Yeah, I can't even get everything down and all the buttons pushed and we're at 50%. At least most of the time. Which is good. Means we're moving along. Stop it. I'm trying to drop the What the? Okay. There's a hole there. Apparently. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Oh, we got an Archer snack redeem. What kind of snack, Rika? We got bacon, chicken, and rings. Beef rings. Bacon, chicken, beef, basically. GG. Chicken? Gotcha. Let me hit one more. So we can find a juicy one that I can let my Valkyries cook on. Okay, just kidding. It was a nice thought. Alright, I'll grab that. These. With these. One, a big one and a little one. What's that sound? Sure be seen. Here. There. Sit. Okay, how'd you manage to do that? Over here. Come here. Come here. Right here. Sit. What do you say? What do you say? Take him a second. Bigger. Here. Over here. Come here. No. Not what I meant. Come here. Sit. What do you say? What? There we go. Very happy. I was saying earlier that we have some stuff coming tomorrow. I should be able to get the dog camera back on tomorrow, which will be good. I lost my screen. There we go. Oof. Hey, Coco. He is a big boy. He's a chonk. Alright. It's late for Coco. Thank you for the shout out. Appreciate that. My setup changed, yeah. So I basically moved out of the house that I was living in into a camper. So I'm in a camper now. Yeah, the house that I was in was not great, and the heating bill was outrageous because the house was not properly insulated, so I'm in a camper to help cut heating costs, and then I'm basically going to start building a house on the property that I live on, and then once that house is built, then I'll move back out of the camper into the new house. We're hoping to break ground on the new house sometime this spring. We'll see how things go. But yeah. It's a nice camper, though. It's very nice. Alright, all those. There's that, and Royal Champion, we're already at 50%. Can we get some of that dark, though? I don't know if we can. We'll see. Best of luck. Appreciate it. I don't think we're gonna get that dark. Trying to be greedy, but it's not working. Let's just run it back, see what we get. I don't want to waste too much time. Oh, this guy's got a lot of loot. He's loaded. See if we can get a bunch of it if we can. A bunch of it's behind these walls. Come on. Pair those guys up and then see how much of that we can get. You just now woke up, Nagesh. Nice. I think that's all we're gonna get here. I'll have to burn some more gold here shortly. There's still a lot of walls to go, and the walls are expensive. That is definitely a big sink for resources. Okay. Yeah, these juicier bases, I like to let them cook for a minute with the troops so they can get more of that loot. Which we've been finding more bases with loot than we did, like, the first day or two after the update dropped. It's crazy how fast, basically, the resource economy's recovered. Probably because of how long the upgrades take. People got all their builders down, and now they have nowhere to spend their loot for the next 7 days. So that's why the loot economy's probably recovered as well as it has. So I'll take that. Everybody's burned through all their magic items that they had stashed. At least those of us who aren't spending a bunch of money on the game. Includes me. Alright, 50%. Call it good. Keep rolling. The 18k DE revenge you had yesterday was unreal. Oh, yeah. I think I did my revenges earlier, unfortunately. None of mine were crazy, but yeah, 18k is a lot. It became a lot better, yeah. You won a gold pass yesterday? Does Nagesh just win everything? That's how it sounds. They're rolling. Alright, we gotta burn gold now. Actually, we need just a little bit more and we can do another wall. Because at 24 million, we can do 3 walls, I believe. So let's do one more attack and then we'll do it. Hey, Julo, you got all but one builder down and it's farming walls till you get an extra builder. Nice. It's a good way to do it. Unless Drake is here. I'm surprised we've seen as much of Strake here lately as we have. He hadn't been around a whole lot. He quit Clash of Clans. Oh, I'm dropping in heroes before I drop in the Valkyries. Let these little ladies get to work first. Do that. Try to get some of this gold. There's quite a bit of it. Also, I think I need to not pop the king so quickly because he didn't open any walls with his boots. Where's all this gold at? We're not getting any of it. Bummer. It's enough for the walls, though. Guess who's gonna win a ban today? All you ever want in Clash is claim Capital Roof from the chest. There you go. We do have a giveaway going on right now in the Gesh. It's on X. You can type in exclamation giveaway for the link. But I'm giving away my last magic RC skin. So we need to get that giveaway done, and then I've got an obstacle that I need to give away before it expires. But the magic RC skin was going to expire sooner, so we had to get that one done first. So that one, we'll pull the winner on Monday, and then we'll start the obstacle giveaway. And then that'll be that until we do, well, we'll probably start another giveaway for 20k subscribers on YouTube soon. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We're moving right along. Seriously? Wait, what? What did I do? What have I done? Oh, I see. You're trying to win. Don't tell Nagesh. Oh, this guy's got almost 2 million elixir. Oh, I forgot to do my walls. I better do that before I get capped. Alright, see how much of that elixir we can get. Yeah, and then the obstacle that I have is that, I think it's, what, a fortune teller head or something like that? There we go, Valkyrie's got in there for that elixir on the right. The Warden will probably be able to grab some of the other two, so I don't want to end it just yet. There we go. Warden's gonna be a good homie. A printer, okay. Something like that. Was it a fortune printer, or am I imagining the fortune part? I'm not a big obstacles fan, so I didn't pay too much attention to it. Okay, yeah, fortune printer. That one expires... That one doesn't expire until the end of January. The Royal Champion skin expires at the end of the month. So whoever wins that giveaway on Monday, they've got, like, maybe 2 days to claim it before I re-roll the winner. So I want to make sure it doesn't get expired. So we'll have to make sure somebody claims it quick. You bought the book deals today, so now you got your Revenge Tower done. And your Multi-Archer Tower's done. Warden Max, Totem Spell Max, there you go. That's a lot of progress. Nice, you need the printer. We'll be starting the printer giveaway on Monday, right after we pull the winner for the RC skin. I was thinking about running both giveaways at the same time, but I felt like if I staggered them, we'd probably get better, like, get more interactions. So we're doing it that way. Come on, drop the king. Thank you. Let this run. I keep forgetting the walls. I'm going to cap out on gold. I need to remember to do that after this one. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's all we're getting out of here. Okay, walls. So I don't forget. I don't think we have quite enough yet for the spell. Wasn't it like 22? Oh, never mind. It's ready. Well, that's nice. There we go. So my totem spell's done. Next, we need to do the Dragon Rider. He's 23. So we're gonna do the Dragon Rider next. I do not have any more laboratory magic items, so he's gonna have to take a while. We'll probably, well, we have 9, we have 9 of these, so we'll definitely use some of that. Might have to get a few more. How many days does he take? 12 days? Oh, man. One more Rico to do, and your Super Wizard Towers to level 2. You maxed your Long Shot Guardian, nice. I just now got this Guardian upgrading. I decided to start out with the Smasher. So he's upgrading. I'll probably just take the Smasher up to max and then switch. They only have, what, 5 levels, so it's not going to take super long. 9 days and 9 hours, yeah. So I'll have to get, what, like 2 more? Because that puts us up to 11 days, but we also have the assistant. I mean, I could get 12. I might as well. Let's just do 12. So I'll get 3 more. You can't use books of fighting? I don't have any. I'm all out of books. I didn't have a lot of magic items to begin with. I didn't buy any packs. The book offer would be a good one, like you said. I'm not a big fan of the runes packs because resources are so much easier to get now. Oh yeah, there's the guy that we're gonna give away. That's a $7 decoration. Holy cow, it's good stuff. I do need to get these skins and the scenery. Need to do that before the end of the month. Hammers of Fighting on the Guardian. Oh yeah. I don't want to get hammers. I like being able to buy the builder potions. Which we're gonna keep buying a bunch of those once all my builders are busy again. We just popped how many was it? We popped 14 of them last stream. And then a bunch of those upgrades finished this morning. Yeah, we already did clan games, those are done. Alright, let's keep rolling. Need more loot. Do we have enough for this? No. Bought the 3 cheapest ones and also the rune ones. I see. I might get another before the offers are out of the shop. We'll see. Be nice to get some more defenses ready. Especially right before CWL. Builder potions don't work on the Guardians if you go offline. That's super weird. I'm sure they'll have that bug fixed. It does once you log back in, so does it catch up for the time that you were offline, or do you lose that time? I mean, I can leave the iPad on. It would stay on for a bit anyway. Pretty sure it catches you up. Okay, that's not so bad then. I mean, I'm not super worried about it. It's kind of annoying. But they should fix it soon. This guy's loaded. Holy. Try to get a bunch of this if we can. We're gonna miss a bunch of it as well, but that's alright. Getting most of it. Still good. We're at 5,000 dark elixir. I should have put the king up there to actually go for that dark. There's the dark on this one. It's down here. Queen will grab that. So we'll let her do that before we bounce out of here. Just gotta get these heroes out of the way first, I guess. There we go. Huge. Yeah, 40 bucks isn't too bad on spending. I think I bought the, I think the pack I bought was $5. So I could definitely get a couple more, get a few more things done. A lot on this one too. Everybody's loaded now. We get that elixir queen, or you nope, just gonna go for the guardian. This is almost a triple. Just spamming things in. That's alright, we still got a good chunk of that. Very nice. Let me see if anybody needs troops. There we go. Hey, Ink Demon. You got your Queen and Warden Max for Town Hall 14, 85 and 60. Nice. Only you need is the King and the Prince. Good stuff. Sounds like you're coming along. You're so ready to be Town Hall 15? Nice. A little nervous about the new defense. I think you'll enjoy Town Hall 15. Town Hall 15 was definitely one of my favorites. Also, hello, Sean, over on YouTube. Hello, hello. But yeah, Town Hall 15 is a blast, and there's so many good strategies. What's this strategy? This is basically the new best farming strategy. So I'm letting the attack run on some of these attacks, but the idea for this attack actually is to just go into the attack, get 50%, and then hit end. Because you're not really farming the loot on the base, although with bases like this, I'd make an exception. This is actually designed more so to farm the league bonus. That's the word I'm looking for. You're farming the league bonus. This base is crazy loaded though, so we're gonna hit this one pretty hard. Let that open up. Actually, we can do this as well. Pop that ability. But yeah, this is a really good farming strategy. Not just for Town Hall 18s either. For pretty much any Town Hall that has Valkyries. Because it's just super quick. You get in, get your loot, get out. Furnaces on defense. I don't know if we'll be able to get the rest of the loot. Looks like it must be in the Town Hall. Get the king down there. He's trying to go for these CC troops. Valkyries are there, but I think they're going to die. Come on, get the town. Oh, they're skipping it. You gotta be kidding. Oh, no. Well, rip that loot, I guess. That's fine. But yeah, the main idea is actually to farm the bonus. So you get like, you get over 300,000 of the golden elixir and like 2,500 dark for every attack. That's when you hit 50%. It's a little bit more, obviously, if you do more. You never used Valk, so your Valks are level 2. You'd have to max it first. But yeah, they're pretty good. I'd recommend. So like this base, for example, we don't really need the loot off the base. We just need to hit 50%. So that is what we're going to do. I'll go ahead and do this real quick. Spamming the rest. And as soon as it hits 50%, then we are done. 44, 45, 48, done. Get out of there and do it again. So this is basically what we've been doing. I didn't come up with this or anything. I'm not trying to take credit. I've seen other streamers doing it, and it's working out really well for me. I did not come up with this. I am not trying to do that. There we go, there we go. Do I have a video for it? I just recorded one, so we'll probably have that video uploaded not tomorrow, but I think the day after. But I mean, this is pretty much what's in the video. I just kind of show the army and show that we're getting a lot of loot very quickly. We've done a lot of upgrades in this stream already. We've been going for an hour and a half. We did all the clan games. I think we've done a few hero upgrades. We've done some walls. Done a couple of things in the lab. But the idea is, like, for the heroes, you try to take your damage equipment. So, Quake Boots, Spiky Ball for the king. Giant Arrow for the queen. I put the haste and the Electro Boots on the RC. And then Log Launcher, just trying to get as much damage as possible. But the nice thing is, if your heroes are upgrading, you really don't need heroes at all for this. Just spam the Valkyries, spam the Earthquake spells, and you'll hit 50%. You're not getting it? I'm doing it too fast? Gotcha. I'll do the next one a little bit slower. So, here's all I'm really doing. I kind of spread the Earthquakes around the outside. Do a few down here. I try to sprinkle in the Valkyries all around the base. And then I'll drop in the heroes that I have. So I like to do Giant Arrow with the Wall Wrecker just to double up on that damage. King somewhere to open walls. Gordon for a little fireball. RC with the ability. And then a lot of the times, like you just seen there, we hit 50% before I'm even done hitting all the buttons. So then we can just get out of there. We get the bonus, so another 360,000 golden elixir, 2,600 dark. So anything you actually get off the base is just a bonus. Surprised nobody needs you at all. You're clanless. Oof. Well, hopefully you can find a clan. It is difficult to find a good clan, that's for sure. Alright. Pushed all the buttons. This guy's got no loot, so once we hit 50%, we are done. I think we have enough for another hero. We do have enough for the king. Should we do the king next? I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's do the Revenge Tower next, because it's way more. It's 368. I guess not way more, but it's definitely more. You have to try, plus you play on a phone, you have to be creative. Smaller screen. Oh yeah, that's definitely makes things a bit different. I wish for tablets I could zoom out a little bit more, because that does make things a little tricky as well. Can't really drop things on the bottom side when you're zoomed out all the way, because it's blocked by that bar. I mean, you can zoom in and drop them, but that kind of defeats the purpose of doing it quickly. Alright, 50%, and done. Oops. And we'll go from 320,000 Dark Elixir to 360 pretty fast. The dual bar sounds so good, yeah. That actually is probably why I can't drop things on the bottom of my screen, actually. For this strategy, it might not even be a bad idea to turn that off. But in general, yeah, I do really like the dual bar. It's good. This guy's got a lot of dark. Where's it at? I see it on the bottom. So what I'm going to do for that in particular, to make sure the log launcher queen combo goes there. Because we want that dark. That's a lot right there. Come on, go queen, go. Don't die to the cannon, por favor. Alright, she's got the dark elixir. Huge. And we're done. $340. I'd say 1 or 2 more attacks and we will have what we need. This guy's loaded. We're going to let the Valkyries work a little bit on this one. Try to get a little bit more loot off of this base. But even when you let the Valkyries and everything cook, it's still a pretty fast attack. Like, we're going to get less than a minute into it before everything's pretty much dead anyway. So you just let them work a little bit longer, try to get a little bit more loot. Try to see if this queen can get in here and get that dark elixir off that back end, because there's a lot right there. The RC's coming in. She's going to help. Nice. See, the electro boots are getting it. Oh my goodness, she died though. Nah, we're not going to get it. That's a bummer. But we still got a good bit. Alright. Run it back. Okay. 50%. Oh. And then sometimes we find bases like this. Actually gonna switch to a siege barracks here. There we go. You said you always think of buying a tab, but just to play Clash is kind of sucks, so you always pull back. I see. Yeah, I mean, I own tablets just for Clash of Clans, but I also am doing like content on it, so that's obviously going to be a bit different compared to casually playing. Who comes up with these strategies? I don't know who came up with this one. I just seen other people doing it. It's like, that looks like a good idea. And I've been getting loot like crazy with it. We're not going to get anything else out of this, so we'll finish. I'm going to have to do walls again here very soon. Get rid of all that gold. I feel like here soon I am going to forget about gold at some point, and we're going to get capped out on it. Back on the log launcher. Alright, let it hit 50% and we'll be done. There we go. I think that's enough for the Revenge Tower. Not quite. We need 368. So we need another 3,000. Max walls in 2 days. You could definitely grind out some walls pretty quick. Oh, look at this guy. He's got the loot on the outside of the base. Absolutely beautiful for this strategy. I like that. Very generous. There. Right. We'll let this one cook down a little bit. Want to get through that king. We need that elixir. Now the queen's gonna go grab it. There's the dark on the top side though, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, we got a clone queen in there. Can she stay up long enough to get the dark? I don't know if she can. Oh, she's blinking. Don't be blinking. No, we lost the dark. That's okay. We still got enough to do the upgrade. We got almost 2 million golden elixir as well. Huge. Boom. I think... Oops, that's not the right thing. I think we can get the Dragon Rider down now. Heck yeah. So... do this. We have 9 of these. Let's pop them. And we'll get 3 more. Alright. So, the Dragon Rider will be done tomorrow. 12 days of upgrading. Boom. Grinding walls, that sounds exhausting. Yeah, I mean, some people are definitely doing it. I think I would rather just kind of do walls as I go instead of hyper-focusing on them. But I mean, to each their own. Some people do it, some people won't. I like to do them slowly. It just gives me something to do. Alright, so then the only other thing to do is upgrade the Barbarian King, and then we're done. So that'll be it on this account. That wall back. Let's get that Dark Elixir. $14K, where's it at? I see it on the left. Okay. Alright. Got that Dark Elixir quickly. Take it. Am I upgrading heroes? Yes. So, my strategy for upgrading heroes, which we've already gotten the Warden and the Champion done. For the Grand Warden, the Royal Champion, and the Archer Queen, I only upgrade those heroes if I have a book. So I need either a book of heroes or a book of everything to do those. But for the Barbarian King and the Prince, I alternate those. So I'm going to upgrade the Barbarian King, and I'm going to keep him basically down until he's maxed out. And then while I do that, my main strategy for like War and CWL is just going to be Dragon Riders or Hydra with the totems. And then once the King is done, I'm going to switch to a ground attack strategy for my main strategy. And then we're going to do the same thing for the Prince. We'll just keep him upgrading until he's done. Which I've already gotten 2 levels on the Prince before I decided I wanted to do Dragon Riders. So he's only got 3 more to go anyway. But I want to go ahead and start getting the King done. Well, that's my general strategy. Mostly because the King and the Prince are the 2 most interchangeable heroes. Everything else you kind of need for about everything. Which is a bummer, but it is what it is. I'm going to get this down first so that we can start opening up some walls. There we go. Where's that Dark Elixir at? I should have looked for that. I see it on the bottom. Might be able to get it, I don't know. Probably not. That's okay. There's a lot of Valkyries on the top side. I'm gonna wait. Nope, we're not gonna get it. Okay. Still got a lot. And then before we upgrade the King, like by the time we get enough Dark Elixir to do that, we should have enough to do a few walls with Elixir and Gold. Go. Then, can I share the link for the army? I mean, it's just Valkyries and Earthquakes. But yeah, I can share it. Let me grab it real quick. Am I not running Phoenix? No. I tried to set it up so everything is just straight damage. So I'm actually using the Lassie, believe it or not. As much as I hate the Lassie, we're running the Lassie just to get a little bit of damage out of it. Because if you put the Phoenix on, you're probably going to have 50% before the Phoenix even activates. Let me open up Twitch now. There you go. The link has been shared. Not Lassie, I know, right? It's crazy. Now, that's not to say that I think Lassie's good now, just because it has a little tiny usage. You thought Yak? Yak would probably be a good idea, actually, to get into some walls. It's not a bad shout. So if you want to copy that link and then change Lassie to the Yak, that's a good idea. We're gonna do that. No problem. Oh. Okay, let's do it. Um. 50% and we're done. See how long it takes us to get another hero upgrade going. Done. No CC required? No CC. You don't need it at all. And 50%. Let's go. Yeah, we were just at 30k Dark Elixir. We're already at 50k. We just did one hit. Pet Potion returns in Raid Medals. Oh, Raid Medals, right. So that would be over here. Yep, there it is. You can get a Pet Potion. If you guys need to get your lizard done. That's actually nice to know. Thanks for sharing, Arshu. Anybody didn't know? I might do that later, but for right now, I'm not in a big hurry for the lizard. But if anybody has other pets to do as well, I mean, it's also good for that. Where's the dark? I see it. Got all that dark. That's crazy. That was quick. 67,000. Moving on up. It'll take a little bit, but... Which pet do you want to upgrade? I guess it depends on what you have left to do. You do spam attacks? Same. We're looting with some spam. This guy's got his dark elixir on the outside of the base. You like that? Easy peasy. And we're done. You're at Town Hall 15? Nice. We were just talking about Town Hall 15s. It was one of my favorite Town Halls to be at. Why did they remove the pet potion before? I have no idea. It's hard to say. Say use it while you can, just in case. Oh, this guy's got 14,000 dark. Where's it at? Before I even start dropping anything. Oh, it's on the right side. Okay. Easy peasy. It's on the outside edge. Alright, we got the dark, for the most part anyway. Alright, let's dip. They rotate out potions every week? I see. I honestly haven't even paid that much attention, so I didn't know. Arshpreet, thank you for subbing to the YouTube channel if you're here. Appreciate that. Let's see. I didn't look to see where his dark elixir was before I did that. It's alright. You will figure it out. Oh, it's on the bottom. Oh, yikes. I didn't drop any heroes down there. Oh, no. Come on, RC. Protect the Valkyries. Alright, they got it for me. Huge. Do they plan on any new pet? I'm sure they probably do. Why do I use Valkyries to farm? Because this is the absolute fastest way to farm. It's actually better than Sneaky Goblins. So what we're doing right now is we're not even necessarily farming the loot on the base itself. We're farming the league bonus more than anything. So we are just trying to get up to 50%. Doesn't really matter what loot is on the base. And then whatever we get off the base itself is basically bonus. But as you see, we end. And then for every attack, which this only takes a few seconds to do, we're getting over 300,000 golden elixir. And then usually around 2,500 to a little over 2,000 dark elixir. And then we can do this like just over and over and over again so quickly. We don't need a CC. If heroes are upgrading, you don't need heroes. You don't even have to really pay attention to what's on the base at all. There we go. Drop everything in. Let it hit 50%. Sometimes if there's good loot on a base, I'll let it set for a little bit longer. Like this one does have a little bit more dark elixir, so we'll let them work for a little bit longer. But generally, we just drop everything in, hit 50%, and end the attack and do it again. I don't think we're getting that dark elixir, so we're going to move on. There's nothing over there to target it. But yeah, I would expect a new pet. I wouldn't say I necessarily would expect a new pet. Let me rephrase this. I think there's a good chance we get a new pet, but it'll be later on. Obviously, whenever they do new town halls, they stagger the new content. So we'll get like new building levels, new troop levels, all that good stuff is still yet to come. And they might do something like a new pet later on as well. I think Sneezy was also delayed. when they added it to the game. I don't think it came out right when Town Hall 17 came out. I think it was like the following update, if I'm not mistaken. This guy's loaded, so we're going to let this one cook a little bit longer. Okay. Oh, if we're going to get that elixir, I kind of wasn't in a good spot for that. In any case. It's alright. Can the queen double back and grab that elixir? That'd be amazing. Come on, queen, go backwards. Go backwards. Yes, look at her go. Queen's doing good stuff for us. She's going to go back and grab the dark elixir, too. Look at her go. See, sometimes the queen's nice. That's pretty much it. Let's go. But yeah, the nice thing about this strategy and this way to farm is even on bases like this, you don't have to waste time hitting next, next, next. You just go in and get it. That's probably my favorite part about it. We're already done. See? Quick. And we're done. A little bit more. We'll have to dump some golden elixir into these walls. Supercell will find a way to ruin this. I don't see why they would. It's weirdly pessimistic. Go. Go, go, go. Go. It's kind of exploiting. How's it exploiting? It's just dropping troops. I don't think it's exploiting at all. It's working as intended. Let's get a little bit more. Plus, it's also a really nice solution for when bases just don't have loot. Like, for example, the first couple of days after the update dropped, there was no loot anywhere. This was a nice solution for that. And then it's not like you can't do regular farming either if you wanted to look for juicier bases. They added the feature so people wouldn't force close the game. Yeah, but that was quite different. Like, if your game is forcing people to force close the game, then there's obviously something wrong. So I can understand why they did that one. But like I said, this is a good counter for bases like this. Doesn't matter that he has no loot. We're already at 50%. I'm not even done dropping everything. Clash of Clans has been like this for several years. Yeah, people usually spam sneaky goblins, but now it's just a little bit faster to do it this way. Unless I want to take my time on something like this. Which we absolutely will. Okay, are we gonna get that dark? I don't think we will. Oh, my queen didn't go in. Queen, you could have reached so much loot from the core. What are you doing? The king might save us on that. This is gonna be almost a triple. I'm gonna let him go because he's gonna get a lot of dark. You don't know what else to call it than exploiting? Well, I mean, can you explain how it's an exploit, though? Like, how is it not as intended? Because I don't really see a reason you could call it an exploit. It's just fast farming. It's not closing the game. It's not causing any glitches. Some of that elixir. Alright. Exploiting the league bonus. But again, how's it an exploit? You just keep saying it's an exploit. But how is it an exploit? Like, they gave us the league bonus so that we could obtain it. We're not doing something different to, like, obtain it unnaturally. I'm just not following, Sandy. I don't think your complaints are justified. Or concerns, I should say, not really complaints. I don't think the concerns are justified. Define exploiting. Doing something that would be like... I mean, obviously, using third-party stuff is an exploit. For example. I mean, that's an easy one. Closing... So, for example, force closing the game was more of an exploit because that's not how the game was meant to function. Whereas we're just doing regular farming. Yeah, it's more like cheating, basically. You're saying Supercell might think of it as exploiting, but again, I don't see how they possibly could. I mean, you could be right, we'll see. I highly doubt it, though. I mean, the only thing they could do, if they really didn't like it, I think the only possible negative outcome would be if they were to, like, reduce the league bonus. That could be a possibility. Maybe that's what you're concerned about. So maybe that's something. But like I said, I feel like this is working as intended. Yeah, complaining wasn't the right word. It was more of a concern, which I understand. But time will tell. Like if this is something that's ruining the game economy, I could see them maybe addressing it. But other than that, I don't see that happening. We'll do another one and then do some walls. At this point in the game though, I think that Supercell's going to be highly unlikely to do anything that's going to add more grind to the game. So I don't see them like taking away or reducing the league bonus because of this strategy. Because so for example, if we were doing this like, let's say 3 years ago, I could see a potential there for Supercell to change it because of the economy and all that stuff. To make the game more grindy, essentially. But I think at this point in the lifespan, they want to make it less grindy. Which is why they did the Anytime Clash, basically. They want quicker progression, surely this helps. Exactly. That's what I was trying to say, basically. You think with Revenge it won't ruin the economy? Yeah, that does also help a lot. Oh, I don't know why we're waiting. My bad. I was going to triple that base, too. We'll do... Let's go ahead and do some walls. The gold. How much do I need for the king? 320. Okay. We need another 105k. Town Hall 16. What are you doing up here? Well, if Supercell does come out and say something about the strategy, which, as popular as it is, I mean, obviously, if they're not aware of it now, they will be very soon. But if they come out and say anything, then we'll have to admit that Sandy was right. And then do we change the Twitch command to blame Sandy? That's the real question. We're gonna grab all this. That Dark Elixir in the core, that's a shame. Oh well. Let me see if somebody needs troops. Okay, it's Fussy Boots again. They're eavesdropping. Well, I've definitely seen some big creators doing it, so... They know. I actually think this strategy came from somebody on Repotted Gaming. I was about to say Synchronic, but I guess that's not them anymore. But I'm pretty sure that somebody on that team is responsible for this. There's a lot of loot on this base. Try to grab a little bit extra before we bounce out. Gen X. I was about to say Gen X wasn't the one who did it. I did see a tweet where he said that he was not responsible. Was it Einstein? I think it might have been Einstein. Okay, yeah, apparently Einstein did it. So we can thank him for it. Gen X made it popular, yeah. I think Gen X probably has the biggest, like, following on social media out of the team. He's been streaming here lately, hasn't he? Einstein just started streaming and General X was using it and it caught on, yeah. So say, I think I've seen General X on a few times. I don't think I'm following Einstein. I'll have to look up his channel. They probably stream in German, I would imagine. Let's do some more walls here. How many walls are left? Probably a lot. We still have 91. I'm actually surprised. I figured we were still over 100. How many did we get to start? 125 or something like that? They do stream in English? Mix of both? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to pop in. I know Itsu does like a mix of both, but he's mostly German. I mean, it makes sense because Clash is so crazy popular over in Germany that you would definitely want to do at least some of your streaming in German. They actually need to Supercell needs to investigate why Clash is so popular in Germany and then apply it to the rest of the world. So I feel like a good population, a good chunk of the population over there plays the game, which is cool. I wish it was like that over here. But if I ever find anybody in the USA that actually plays Clash of Clans, they got like a Town Hall 6, they'd be like, yeah, I haven't played in 6 years. Nobody plays over here. We're few and far between. Itsu and Chepper streamed making pizza yesterday. That's pretty cool. Chepper's he's a smaller German creator, so that'll help him out a lot. Get him some recognition. That's it's good for him. It's actually funny because that reminds me, Bash said that we need to get together and have lunch sometime. Because I live less than an hour away from Bash. His numbers keep growing, yeah, I bet. 20k Dark Elixir, holy cow. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oops, that's the wrong thing. We're gonna do this. And hopefully we push through everything. Everything's kind of dying though. That's not good. It's not good. I should have started on the bottom, I guess. Rip. Where's the Dark Elixir at? How am I missing so much of it? Ah. Yeah, I screwed that up, didn't I? I screwed that up big time. Oh well. That's fine. You think Clash is more popular in India? Even though no Indian teams ever made it to Worlds? Yeah, but India has a massive population. They're way bigger than Germany in numbers. I would say the percentage of German people who play Clash of Clans is higher than the percentage of Indian people who play Clash of Clans. But India has sheer numbers, so... You don't know why people support Itsu? Because he has a history of being really good at the game. That's pretty much it. And people flock to somebody who's been really good at the game to try and learn from them. It's a pretty good strategy. I can't let you talk like that about other content creators in my chat. So I gotta get rid of that message. Let's keep it nice in here. We're not talking down on anybody here. I don't care how we feel about them. Just not the place, my friend. Alright. Let's go here. There's that. Kind of missed the dark elixir down here. Get some of it. Invisible, please. Thank you. There we go. Alright. That worked. I still need to fix that Nightbot reply. We don't even have that emote anymore. The Willey Hay. We'll get it fixed. I gotta get Nightbot a sub again, too. That way we can actually use the emotes. There we go. Lizard Hay. We could do the Bob Ross one, yeah? You still have that emote? Oh, do you? Oh, I guess we do have that emote. Never mind. Nightbot just can't use it because it's not subbed. I thought I got rid of that emote. I was positive I did. But there we go. It still exists. How much dark do I have at? 282. We're almost at the 300, and then we need 20 more. Okay. Let him move in a little bit. Queen's not coming back around at the moment. The RC can redirect her. There we go. I don't know if she's going to be able to get far enough into the court anyway to get that dark. These other defenses in the way. Yeah, she's not going to get there. Bummer. It's alright. Go. $91, almost there. And then I think tonight is the night we take the other account up to Town Hall 18. You're off tomorrow, hope to grind some? Nice. Yeah, I haven't been grinding as much as I'd like to either. I've gotten a few days in so far. Is the new Town Hall good? I think so. I'm a fan of it. Is this my main account? Yeah, this is my main. So I have my main account, and then I have my second account that's also going to go up to Town Hall 18. I had a third Town Hall 17, but that third one's going to stay at Town Hall 17. Because honestly, it's just not even ready for Town Hall 18 anyway. So it'll stay where it's at. Go. But I want to have one account for every Town Hall level anyway, so it makes sense to keep it at Town Hall 17. I don't need 3 Town Hall 18s. Stupid work interference, but gotta pay the bills? Yes, very true. Unfortunately. See that into this tower there? Annoying. Doesn't matter. We're done. Alright. Just a little bit more, and then we'll do some walls, get the king down, and then probably pop a bunch of builder potions. And hopefully we can have another builder or two done or ready tomorrow. And we can do some more. This guy is loaded. I like that. Okay. That's pretty much all we'll do off of this one. Let the king grab the other if he can. Oh, king. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Wait, is that enough? I can't believe we got up there that quickly. Holy cow. Oh, before we do that, I'm about to get carried away. Couple of these bad boys. There we go. So our shortest upgrade time is 4 days and 11 hours. So if we pop 10 builder potions, that'll pretty much wrap that one up. That'll take most of that time down anyway. Let's do 10 of those. If we can. Should be able to. Is our assistant not available? Where's the helper hut? It's not available till tomorrow. That's fine. Taking 100 hours off. Go. You're done with this account for tonight. I need to... My co-leader. Need to invite my other account back. I had to go spin a war in the other clan. Because I got left out of this one. It was my fault. Bandits. Gonna bring this one over. I think I still have like ranked attacks on this account too. Oh, before we do that too, let me do one more thing. That's the Hydra. Where's my Dragon Riders? Let's share that. Now we can swap. Now we can swap. I'm probably going to throw an attack on in the background really quickly and then run to the restroom. Go back to the other war. Alright, I'm going to put this back on. Queen Walker's back. I saw that. Navi has dipped out. Alright, I'll be back in just a moment. Have the Queen Walkers made any announcements other than Navi saying they're dipping out? I don't know if they made any like roster announcements or anything like that. New apartment? No, we are in a camper. So I moved out of the house that I was in into a camper because the heating costs mostly of the other house, plus that house has a bunch of issues, which I was kind of tired of having to deal with. So we moved into this camper for now, and then we're going to build a new house on this property. Probably, I'm hoping we can start it in the spring, and then once the new house is done, then we'll move out of the camper into the new house. That's the plan. What's a camper? How do I explain a camper? So it's like kind of like a mini house that you would take camping, essentially. Something that you pull behind a truck. House on wheels, yeah, pretty much. Except this camper is really, really nice. It's like one of the best ones you can get, at least without going into a crazy, crazy budget. Alright. Take a peek at X real quick and see if there's any posts. Also, I don't know if you guys seen, but Supercell's doing a giveaway on X. And they're giving away a 1-month stay in a castle in Ireland. Which is really interesting. So, I mean, obviously I entered into that. Star FYCS, thank you for the follow, welcome in. Campers now are so amazing, yeah. So, I actually had lived in a camper before. And I think that camper that I was in before was like somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000. So it was a nice camper. I did streams and videos in that camper as well, but that was a few years ago. I think that was like right after the peak of COVID. But this camper, for comparison, was like $60,000. So it's a little bit nicer. Quick question, but how do you screen record your game? So I have something called a capture card that's built into my PC. You can get, not exterior, but you can get capture cards that are not built into a PC. And then I connect to the iPad with the cord here. If I can show it. There we go. So I got adapters here. So it goes capture card to the HDMI and then to the lightning adapter. So that's how I do that. I need to get a new external capture card because that one that I have is old and it didn't work when I took it to Atlanta. 60K, yeah. How big is it? It's like 42 feet long. The ceilings are tall. The ceilings are a lot taller than the house I was in. Ads suck. Yeah, they do. Rip. Oh yeah, we got an ad break. Should be back now from the ads. Rip. But yeah, the ads do suck. But yeah, it's like, I think 42 feet long, and then the ceilings are pretty tall. It's actually got an upstairs loft. The ceilings are tall enough for that. It's got 2 upstairs lofts back there, but you can see that one there. And those are basically like extra storage and extra sleeping areas. Not that I'd have people here to sleep, but it's there. It's got a sliding glass door. If I can point that right there. So the sliding glass door is nice. And then, of course, the whole kitchen and island and everything as well. Right back there. I showed my wife the giveaway and she said you better enter. Oh, for the castle stay? Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool, but it's hard to say. I don't even know like how many people they're picking to win. It's hard to... Well, they didn't really say. I don't know if they're picking just like one person or if they're picking a group of people to go stay. House on Wheels sounds good. You have private property. Parking on that sounds expensive. Yeah, I wouldn't... It would be very expensive to park this somewhere. But I own property, so it's just on my property. It's actually right in front of the house that we were in. So I've got the house right over there. And then on behind the house on this property, like it goes uphill. And what I want to do is take this camper and put it up on the hill, but I got to get an excavator in here to dig out a proper driveway to be able to get it up there because this thing's so big. The driveway that's there is too small for it. So I need to extend the driveway, and then once we get it up on the hill, that's where the camper's going to stay until the house is built. The new house is also going up on that hill. But it's nicer back there. It's further away from the road. We got some woods. Might see some critters. It'll be good. But that'll probably be early next year as well. Alright, anyway, let's upgrade. I think I have a... Do I have a hammer? This would be the one good thing to use a hammer for. I don't have very many metals, though, so I think we don't do that. 20 million gold. A ripoff. Do have a book of building. Take some of these. Start emptying this out. Alright, I guess we'll just farm up the gold real quick. It's no biggie. No biggie. Oh, I should have also shared my other base. Let's do that real quick so that I can just use it as a template. Living in the woods sounds terrifying. You don't get any animals. We wouldn't be in the woods, but we'd be near them. We don't really have a lot of, like, scary animals around here. The biggest animals we have are deer, and they're just going to be skittish. We don't have anything like bears. I mean, there are bears, but very, very rare. I think the scariest animal we would have around here is like a bobcat, but they're small and skittish as well. There are coyotes, but that's not a problem either. We have raccoons. Archer loves raccoons. Oh yeah, I was sharing a base. I was like, wait, why are we back here? That's right. Snakes? Yeah, there's plenty of snakes. We don't have very many venomous snakes, though. They're very rare. But I'm a big animal guy, so the more animals I see, the happier I am. My college degree is in wildlife conservation. I'm definitely a big animal guy. Big fan. We'll get rid of this. Finish that later. I gotta move some junk. These. Get out of the way. Stupid trees. I haven't done cleanup on this thing in a while. That should be just about it. Let that stuff get out of here. I can set that other base. But yeah, in the off chance that we can win the stay in the Ireland castle, we're gonna do lots of streaming out of that castle. We'll do some Clash streaming, some IRL streaming. We'll be live pretty much the whole month. You're a fan of farm animals, not wildlife? Nothing wrong with that. I think a healthy fear is a good thing, especially if you're not super knowledgeable. I think more people need to have a healthy fear. I've seen people do some sketchy things. I don't know why that didn't just automatically fix itself. Builder huts. Okay. There's my dark drill. There we go. I think that's everything. Alright. Got a little progress base going. Your healthy fear or naked grandmas. I mean, that depends on how much money they have. Can't bear to get that on your retinas. I mean, I'll be a sugar baby if the price is right. Good evening, Master Dan. What a good time to pop in. Oh man, sketchy things like putting their head inside a crocodile mouth, yeah. Yeah, things like that. People think it's a good idea to get near something like a moose too, and it's like that moose will kill you quicker than a predator, quicker than a bear. They're like, oh, it's a big herbivore. It's peaceful. No, it's not. It is absolutely not. Alright, let's see. We got everything that we need here. That's all good to go. We need to get 20 million gold to do the upgrade. Isn't that like pretty much the whole... Okay, it's not too bad then. Let's grab a clan game and get to work. uh... Should be fine. I think I still need to do my ranked. Yeah, we still need to do those. We'll probably do those later once we get our boosts activated and all that. Moose are big. Yeah, moose are massive. Something else that's actually really big that I didn't realize like how big they actually were was an ostrich. So when I was still doing classes, I had to do some volunteer work at a place here in Ohio called the Wilds, which is part of the Columbus Zoo. So it's like a zoo, but it was like a big open area. So it wasn't really like a zoo in the sense that things are in captivity. I mean, obviously they're in captivity, but they're in like a big, massive field, so they can kind of roam freely, if that makes sense. But anyway, we were driving from one of the lots to another, and they had an ostrich there named War. And War came up to the window. I have the picture somewhere. Let me see if I actually have that picture on my phone, because I took a picture of him. But I started to roll my window down, and the girls that I was working with and helping out, they started to freak out. They were like, no, 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 don't roll that window down. They're like, he's gonna get you if you do that. But it was crazy because we were in like a pickup truck, and this freaking bird was taller than the pickup truck. Like, he had to bend down to look into the window at us. Ostrich egg sounds amazing, yeah. If I don't have that picture handy here, I'll have to post it in the Discord. I don't know if you're in the Discord, Sean. But I will definitely have to post it. Let me see if I can find it quickly, though. In downloads? I don't think so. Scroll way back to the end. I don't know that I have it. Oh no. It would have been on my Instagram, my old Instagram, but that Instagram got banned. Because I hurt someone's feelings. I'll have to find it. I don't have it handy. That's unfortunate. Actually, I think it's on the other phone, which happens to be right here. But yeah, ostrich egg I think would be really good. Same for an emu egg. Let me see if it's on this phone real quick. It might actually be on here. Oh, there's 1,082 pictures on this phone. Holy. Okay, it's gotta be in here. It's a funny picture. Trust me, it's worth it. I gotta share. Gotta go back further. There's a lot of pictures of animals in here. What I should do is start reposting all these to my Instagram again. Oh, I'm at the bottom. Did I pass it? Is it not on this phone either? Oh no! I swore it would have been on this phone. That's a bummer. I guess I'm really gonna have to track it down. Check one more spot and then I'll give up. Because what I was doing at the Wilds, my primary thing, well, there were two things that I was really working on. So one thing that I was working on was helping to take care of, we have something called hellbenders. They're basically big salamanders, and they're endangered in the state of Ohio, so the Wilds has a big program where they're raising and releasing hellbenders back into the wild. So I was helping with the hellbenders, and then the other thing that I was mainly focused on helping with was, it's called the American burying beetle. It's a big beetle that is also an endangered species, especially here in Ohio. So I was helping with that research as well, which was basically the same thing: raising up more beetles and releasing them, and raise more, release more, that kind of thing. Let me just jump to the bottom of this folder. This is a big folder. I'm gonna have to find the dang picture of the ostrich. It's a funny picture. So he's just looking straight in the window at me like, go ahead, roll down that window. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of Clash of Clans screenshots in here. These are old. Note to self, clean up old screenshots when you take them. It is not on here. That's a shame. There's a boat that I found one day. Oop, there it is. I was paddling around. You can see my boat on the right with the... Ignore what that object was on the far right side, but there's a boat that I found in the middle of a pond. Just floating there, and you can see there's like grass and stuff growing in it. I was like... Well, first of all, I was like way tucked back into the woods, so I was like, how did people even get this big fiberglass boat back here? It was so weird. And it was there forever. I think it finally sank at some point. Frustrating when you don't find a pick, you know you definitely have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it at some point, and then I'll make sure I have it handy next time. One of your clanmates has a rattlesnake rescue. That's pretty cool. Goes to homes to relocate rattlesnakes and does conservation work in San Diego. Nice. That'd be pretty cool. You're not a fan of bugs, roaches, and centipede creeps you out so much. So I actually have a bunch of bugs in my freezer that's in the other house that I need to get out. I think one of these days we're going to do a stream where I just do like, basically, it's bug boards is what we call them. But you pin out the bugs and put them on the board for display, which I think is pretty cool. Maybe I'm a weird type of nerd, but that's something that I like. Actually, I'm going to check one more thing, because I might even have the ostrich on the computer. Let me see if it's on my, it's going to bug me. I'm going to be just searching for this dang thing. Now, I'm going to see if there's a folder here real quick. I don't want to waste too much more time. I should have the Wilds folder somewhere. Because I had to do a project for it. Oh, I found it. You guys, it's your lucky day. It is your lucky day. I actually found it. Let me switch to display here. So here is War, the ostrich. Look at that guy. He was just looking right into the truck. You have a bug board? Nice. But there we go. Oh, let's see. Looks like a bad vulture. He's much fuzzier and much bigger than a vulture. But yeah, he's a big bird. And then, so here's the beetles that I worked with. You can see we had to, so basically we had these little buttons that had numbers on them. And we essentially super glued these buttons to the back of the beetle. And that way we could keep track of the beetles. But they're big beetles. Can I just scroll? There we go. So you can see get a better idea of the size of the beetle. These are the American burying beetles. But we got the whole thing of buttons back here. It was pretty neat. Or at least I thought so. And then these are the hellbenders that I was talking about. I also worked with these little guys. Giving you the creeps? Oh no. I think this is just a landscape picture of the wilds. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's kind of a zoo, but it's kind of not. So this is all just area for animals to wander around. Of course, there are fences for like different locations because you don't want all the different animals just mingling together. They all have their special areas, but it's a big, wide open area for animals to hang out. But yeah, fun stuff. Visit your ID. No thanks. Used to be a permitted guide that was allowed to do turtle walks for nesting sea turtles. That's really cool. That's something I've never seen in person as a sea turtle. See, the problem... See your ID to see what pet you upgrade? Alright, give me just a second. We'll take a look. Give me just a second. Got good loot out of this one. G8YRR0V J2. Gotcha. Growing up on the ocean has its perks. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I've only been to the ocean a handful of times. But I was always at the river. That's what I had access to. I love being at the river. One of my favorite things about going to the water was always just flipping rocks to see what was underneath. So there's always different things. You'd find little fish, little crawdads, bugs, all kinds of neat stuff. Alright, we got all the loot we can get here. We'll take a look at Arshu's base, since he asked nicely. And we'll see what pet he should upgrade. Alright, let's see. So you're Town Hall 15. The first thing I would do is unlock your next 4 pets. Obviously, that's going to be a big priority. For the pets that you have, I would say don't put another drop of elixir. Don't put another drop of dark elixir into Lassie. Lassie's the worst pet by far. The unicorn's going to be the best thing. The owl's only going to be good if you're doing like air attacks. Let me see what army you have. That might help out a little more as well. So yeah, if you're doing air attacks, the owl is going to be actually helpful. Once you get your new pets unlocked, so the best things are going to be like Phoenix. That's going to be one of the best things to get. The Frosty's really good. Poison Lizard's not really going to help you out a whole lot. And then Diggy's also going to be really good, although more so for ground attacks. But, I mean, the Royal Champion does pair really well with the Diggy. So I would still upgrade the Diggy for the Royal Champion because they go together really well until you get the Fox. Then the Fox ends up being better. But that's going to be later on. But that's what I think. You started playing the game 6 months ago. Dang, that's pretty good progress for 6 months. Keep up the grind. You're doing well. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. Unicorn's really good. Owl for your air attacks will be really good. Frosty. Phoenix is probably going to be the best one once you get that unlocked. And then, like I said, Diggy for the Royal Champion. But yeah, I think your main thing is going to be unlocking the next 4 pets. On the bright side, Town Hall 15 is the last time in the near future that you have 4 pets to unlock. Because I think... Yeah, so you get the first 4 at Town Hall 14, and then 4 more at Town Hall 15, and then you get, I think, 2 at Town Hall 16, and then Sneezy at Town Hall 17. Yeah, I bet you found a lot of cool stuff in the tide pools. It's a bit more fancy in the ocean. Saw a picture where they have a street blocked off and the street was full of red crabs. Oh, yeah. I've seen those on the on National Geographic. That was another thing I used to watch a lot. Was National Geographic actually also had a bunch of their magazines back in the day, back when that was a popular thing. Need to go to Vietnam. They serve some amazing bug dishes. I don't know about eating bugs. I mean, I would try, but Christmas Island, yeah, Christmas Island. That's where there's a lot of those crabs. I mean, I would try bugs, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to eat them. I like looking at them more than anything. I'll have to get a picture of my bug board, the one that I have done. Like I said, at some point I'm gonna do another bug board, and we'll do it on stream. I might as well. I realized I was out of Valkyries for that Warden. A little bit of a waste for the torch. Doesn't matter, we're done. Let's go. You've eaten bugs willingly? I have 2. But not a lot. Needle Dog, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You're not watching that stream. Well, if you pop in and the stream does not say Clash of Clans, then it might be bugs. I got a bunch in my freezer though. I've been collecting them for a little while. I need to get them taken care of before they're no good. But I think they stay pretty good for a while in the freezer. And by good, I mean like not super fragile and easy to break. Why do we have a rage? Oh, that's out of my clan castle. I see. I also forgot to grab clan games. That's alright, we got plenty of time. Used to catch dragonflies when you were a kid. Dragonflies are pretty neat. Another neat thing about dragonflies, which people might not know, is when they die, they lose their color. But if you take a dead dragonfly and shake it, sometimes you can get the color to come back temporarily. Discovered that on accident. When you were a child, you forced multiple children to eat random bugs. You weren't the nicest kid. See, I was a different kind of kid. I was the one just willingly eating the bugs. It's like, you gonna eat that cricket? For some reason, I ate a lot of bugs as a child. My mom was not a fan of that. Hello, Chess Guitar. Welcome in. I closed my my other page here. There we go. Fun times. Yeah, the dragonflies, they prey on the queen bees. I do like to keep them around, though, because I like the idea of them eating the biting flies that are around. I hate biting flies so much. Chess guitar, chess plus guitar. It's some high quality multitasking. Or at least it would be. It wouldn't be for me. I can't do neither. I tried to learn guitar when I was younger, but it just didn't click. I didn't have a good teacher. Alright, there we go. We almost have 20 million, the gold. And we can move on up to Town Hall 18. You get used to it. Growing up, you always thought they ate plants? Ah, I see. Now, they're very, very aggressive predators. Hey, 20 million. Oh, we gotta watch the video again. There we go. Alright, book of building time. Go away. Get off my screen, woman. There we go. You would eat random weeds and get sick? Uh-oh. Yeah, that can be a bad thing, for sure. I'm aware. Guardians, go away. Alright, actually probably do the clan castle first. Because it's not gonna be boosted by everything. We do have one more book of building, I believe. We're gonna use that for the heroes. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna say, what is all this? Forgot about that event already. I'm looking for my book of building. Because we're gonna need to get this upgraded. Because I can't do any heroes right now. Which is actually kind of annoying. Let's buy the new stuff. If we can. Oh. I didn't realize you had to rebuy that. Silly. Yeah, I know. Go away. You said you won't upgrade the town hall? On my third account. This is my number 2 account. My third account's gonna stay at 17. We have 2 hero books. Need elixir so that we can upgrade the hero hall. I probably should have done that first. That was kind of silly. I went for the clan castle instead. I wasn't thinking about being capped on dark elixir. I'd hate for any of that to go to waste. What was in here? Bunch of elixir. There's a rune. Oh, we have a rune already. Okay. Easy enough. Oops, that was the wrong button. Guardians, that was what I was looking for. 14 million. And 21 million for that. I guess we can upgrade a wall. Because I'm trying to get to where I can do another rune. I don't want that loot going to waste. It was in the other tab. And then we can do the laboratory. There we go. Alright. It's going to be a little bit more slow rolling on this account because it does not have as many magic items. Buy the whole shop. Yeah, we still got to get the rest of the stuff in here. That's going to be the other priority. Oh man, I didn't realize the Revenge Tower was so expensive. And I had no idea it was Dark Elixir when I first bought it either. There we go, there's the Dark Elixir. We don't have to worry about getting capped out. There's that. We cannot afford the Wizard Towers yet. We'll have to get them. Alright. Wait, why'd that just pop up? That was weird. I guess we did get one clan game. Also, speaking of eating random weeds, there was a point in time where my cousin and I had heard that dandelions were edible and that people make tea out of them. And so we tried to do that. Little did we know we shouldn't have used the head of the dandelion. Not that the rest of the dandelion tasted any better, but the head of the dandelion was particularly nasty. How's my camera keep getting out of whack? Zooming in just a smidge. Like really small on there. It's better. Is the Revenge Tower any good? Yeah, it seems to be. Pretty solid. Alright. Anyway, let's grab another thing. Do that one, that's fine. Those are boosted. Alright. Get to work. This guy's got a lot of loot. Okay. Got a lot of that loot pretty quick. Get some of that dark elixir, though. Where's it even at? Oh, I see. Those drills are kind of tucked away. The king grabbed this one for me. Come on, king. Go, 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 go. Faster, faster. There you go. We got some of it. Valkyries, the storage didn't really have much in it. It's got a little bit, but oh well, that's fine. It's a good chunk. Almost 10k before the bonus. You don't like the look? Looks like something from Takeshi Castle Show? I've never heard of that. Oh, it's gone again. I guess it can't make up its mind. Alright. It showed up and then disappeared again. Oh, did I finish the clan game? I did. 2,000 Dark Elixir is easy. Here we go. Do I have the new builder skin? No, I do not. I don't have enough coins for it. Even though I did, on my main account, I did every single supercharge and every single crafted defense upgrade before Town Hall 17. Which tells me that anybody who has the builder skin right now has already done upgrades, like supercharge upgrades or crafted defense upgrades for Town Hall 18. Which, unless you're completely maxed out, I feel like is a waste of resources and time. But I guess to each their own. But I won't be touching any more supercharges or crafted defense until everything else is done. And then I'll get the builder skin. Alright, I think we got everything we're gonna get out of here. I guess we're gonna use a wall wrecker. Probably gonna have to add one. Because why would I bring a wall wrecker? I mean, they got that new level. They might be good now. I think they needed a lot more HP to be, like, viable in the meta, to be honest. Be surprised to see anybody using a wall wrecker over a log launcher. Now, if they were, like, incredibly tanky, then I could see it happening. But they're not really there. Go. You're thinking of buying the event pass to get the jungle scenery. I see. Well, I mean, if you're going to do for scenery, that's actually a pretty good deal because it's only like $3 for the pass. So that's a good deal on a scenery. Change some of this up a little bit. I could probably switch gears and do some ranked attacks for a bit. Yeah, let's do the clan games first and get those out of the way. Then we can do ranked. Do some of them tonight and some of them tomorrow. Because 30 attacks is a lot to do at once. Wish they gave better ones. True. I think they had a few skins in there as well. Unless you already have them, then they won't show up. The one skin I didn't have on my main account, I went ahead and bought it. It was I think the Dark Ages Royal Champion. It wasn't too bad. Of course, in general, sceneries I think are better than skins. Just because you're looking at it more. Now we can do another wall wrecker? Sure, why not? Easy 200 points, I guess. Alright. Oh, I forgot to pop the king. Whoops. 2K Dark, can we get it? Where's it even at? I'm not seeing it. Must be in the town hall. Alright, well, we're done then. Oh, you guys making turkey on Thanksgiving? I'm actually not sure if I've got anything going on for Thanksgiving this year. It's really unclear. Because usually I go to my parents' house, but I don't know that they're doing anything this year. I think they're going to other family members' house, so... Usually yes, but maybe not this year. I should get like a little quail or something, have a little mini Thanksgiving here. Do it on stream. That's good. Should actually try to go for a 2-star here and knock out this challenge. Of course, we get a town hall that's deep into the base. That's annoying. Maybe we can get the queen in there. We'll see. Holding the RC back and send her delayed. Champion back and see how that goes. Valkyries are going in. They're pretty low. It's low as well. The town hall is. A log launcher does a good job. Alright, we can do it. I just want to finish that clan game. There we go. GG. Turkey sounds delicious. It is, as long as it's cooked right. You don't want that turkey that's real dry. Buy a big turkey and do a turkey cook on stream with Archer. Well, my oven's not super big. I could probably do like a medium-sized turkey. Like, it's not super small, but I think a big turkey could be tricky. Archer would love some turkey. Or we could do a ham. A ham would be really good. That's more of a Christmas dinner thing, though. Not that you could be too picky on when you're eating a ham. A whole gator, that would be delicious. Gator's really good. I've only had it once and it's been a while, but I still remember it being really good. I would definitely do a whole gator. Actually, I got my grill out here. My grill is probably big enough for... I think the grill's actually a bit smaller than the oven. I got a big grill, though. Put a gator on there. Cook it for 12 hours on low. Some seasoning. Heck yeah. I guess we'll do a blimp. Might as well load it up with something. Why not more Valkyries? We have a blimp. Okay, cool. So right now I'm farming for gold, mainly to get my super wizard towers done. Should we switch to that? Alright, there we go. Just let the blimp land and do its thing. It's not really going to do a whole lot. Try to get some more of this gold, though. The king's about to get some. What else we got going on? The RC's about to die. The warden will be on his own. That's about it. That's about it, but a little over 1 million. It's not too bad. Ooh, oh, wait. Wait a minute. Where are we going to find Eagle artilleries? I don't know if we're going to see a whole lot of those. They should actually take this out of the clan games. This is like a 3-star at Town Hall 12, basically. So I guess we'll have to ignore that. I get excited because it's like, that's an easy 400 points. But it's not actually. It's deceptive. No. Forgot my earthquakes, but that's alright. Get them in there. And 50%. What rank are we? We're 31. We need to get this thing up to 33 and stay there. I don't want this account in Legends. I don't really want my main in Legends, but I need to push up there and see how we can do for a season or two. Then go back down into the ranked areas where it's a lot nicer. Go. We might be able to 3-star something for 300 points. Why not? Go the full shebang here and see what we get. We might be able to find a soft target. I don't want to skip too much though. I'll do one more. We'll roll the dice here. See how that goes. Probably not going to be a 3, but we'll see. There's a lot of Valkyries still moving through. And we still have a log launcher too on the very back end. That Prince is going to be annoying though. You think Phoenix would be better on the RC? I mean, not really. Because we usually end the attack in like 20 seconds, so the RC doesn't usually die. Now for something like this, yeah, probably. Like when we let the attack run for longer. Oh, this will be a 3-star. Okay, nice. But in general, we're not really doing these long attacks. But yeah, in this scenario, I could see the Phoenix being a lot better. I'm surprised the RC didn't go down. I thought for sure she would. There we go. I got my 3-star. We'll take it. More clan games. Out of the way. Starting to get down to some junk. How much? Okay. Let's go. Oh, this guy's loaded. See what we can get out of here. Oh, that RC went down quick. Okay, maybe the Phoenix would be better for some of these. Maybe Sandy's right. I guess I don't know that we're really getting a whole lot out of the Fox either, to be fair. Because the Phoenix in this case would have brought those Electro Boots back online for a little bit. I think we got everything we're going to get out of here. Alright, we'll put the Phoenix on. Little birdie. It's another good one here. Jeez. This one's rushed too. We might even be able to get pretty much everything out of this. Okay. Yes, should be a triple. That little lassie is ridiculous to see. You never get to see Lassie running around. We need to make Lassie good. Come on, Supercell. Just let the little doggy explode when it goes down. Or drop a spell or something. Let's grab a clan game. Oh, there we go, finally. Something decent. So we got this done, we got that going. Let's get the new spell, that's gonna be a big one. And I know we also need to get the new wizard towers, which we only have one builder now. Oh, that's almost done, so that'll be fine. So we need to get the new wizard towers built. And that's gonna be mostly what we can do for today, I think. You have a hero book, book of everything. Sell that. It's junk. A lot of gems out of here. We can farm for a little bit at least. I realize it's almost 11 p.m. as well. Should probably hop off before too long. But let's try to get a little bit more done before we do that. I don't know why I'm hitting next. What are we doing? I've already forgotten the strategy. Brain went offline. It happens. How did I drop the Warden? I was trying to drop Valkyries. There we go. There we go. I forgot we have stuff in here too. We got a bunch of stuff in here. Can we get a hero done? We're out of space on gold. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have the epic jungle scenery. We've got the. I'm not a fan of the pixel skins. Like, I guess they're fine if you're a fan of that kind of design, but I don't really like them. How much dark do you get for a league bonus? It's around. I think if you get the max bonus, it's like 2,800 or something like that. But I usually get like 2,300. I think is what we generally end up with. Where's the league bonus at? Does it tell us? Guess not. But yeah, it's a little over 2,000 generally. It's not a lot, but if you do it quickly enough, it adds up. But yeah, I don't like the skin options here. This one's good. The Dark Ages champion. But let's get the Wizard Towers done. Or at least one of them right now. Should be able to do a hero. Oh, shoot. Now we can do a hero. There we go. Can I do the Warden? No, not quite. I think we just go for the next Wizard Tower now. And then get that going. Then I guess the question is, how many Builder Potions can we pop? Because everything is down for at least 12 days, which is not ideal. Or sorry, for at least 10 days. I was looking at the lab when I said it. Look in League Overview. Ah, there it is. So a max bonus is 2750 for 31. For 33, it's 2800. It doesn't really go up a whole lot. Even for Legends, it's only 2900. So that's a very small difference. You can get 400k of the Golden Elixir up there. Star bonus also doesn't really go up a whole lot. How many Builder Potions do I have? Sell that. I have 0. That's not a good start. Oh god. Because what is 10? It's 240 hours, right? So that's a lot of potions. Be 24 of them. I don't know if we can do that many. We'll do as many as we can. Five. Oh, the TV turned off. I just realized they must have ended the Tetris tournament. There's 10. My poor CWO medals. 15. Imagine I did the math wrong and just completely wasted a bunch of potions. That'd be crazy. But no, I think we should be fine. But there we go, 24. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to do that many. But we did it. 24 hours of Builder Potions. Which is 240 hours, which is going to take 10 days off of all these upgrades. But of course, it's going to take 24 hours to do it. So it's basically going to take 9 days off because it's got to take a whole day to do this. But there we go. It means about this time tomorrow, well, we'll still have 8 hours. So it'll be the day after tomorrow, the next morning. That's crazy. Your base is full of obstacles. Can't make any more of these organized bases. Oh, yeah. Gotta stash some, unfortunately. I don't know what they're going to do about obstacles. I know that's an issue that Supercell's talked about. But we'll have to wait and see what their solution is for obstacles. I think one thing they could probably do, like especially on bases where you can zoom out more, is maybe let you put obstacles like in the scenery. Or just expand like the placeable area for obstacles. I don't know. Just floating ideas around. That we don't need that. Let me see this. Alright, I'm probably gonna head off for now since it's getting late, so we'll probably raid over to Mr. Jethro. Alright. We'll be back on tomorrow, probably a bit earlier. And then we gotta do a bunch of ranked attacks. And I'd actually like to do another game tomorrow as well. We'll either get into Borderlands or we'll revisit God of War. because I do want to finish the God of War game on stream. So we got a lot of that to do, because that's going to take quite a few hours to do. So we'll get into one of those 2 games tomorrow evening, but that'll be the plan. But thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Until then, take care.